Amazing. Driverless machine. I've never seen anything like this before. So here we go. I'm going to go straight to it. The future, everybody. Somebody's going to be out of a job. It works by itself. Driverless. We're here in automation. This is the future. And it has no one directing it. I'm assuming that it's on a sensor. You can see there's nobody there. It's just doing the work by itself. Goes out to the end, it cleans, and it turns. Makes a complete turn. Everybody, this is where our future is headed. I am in Sam's, and as you can see, nobody's pushing this. Driverless working. And it's getting ready to reverse and turn around. The future is here. Driver. It was amazing. Um, that's where we're headed at for the future. Driverless. I hear someone says something about, well, we already have the driverless cars from Tesla, which when they did their testing, it was a lot of things going wrong with that, where there were accidents and missteps with the car not responding to the directive it was given. Also, they're talking about having driverless tractor trailers. I'm hoping that that will never ever be the case because that will really be bad. But back to what I witnessed in Sam's. This type of automation will eventually put people out of work as far as, it was cleaning the floors and doing all types of things like that. Well, we know previously they hired people for that stuff, maintenance people that did that. Soon it'll be machines that are stocking the shelves and doing all that type of labor. So that was one thing that I witnessed. Then I was also reading in an article in the newspaper where they were talking about just to get off of the machines and all that types of things like that. We just have to look out for that stuff. That is the here and now. That's happening and is in the making and it's in the future. Like right now, we still have the lights and stuff that are being turned off from apps and things like that. So home automation is really in effect. Now they're putting it in workforce automation. So that's just things to come. Back to the thing I was talking about with the article that I read. It was on Google, and everybody knows Google is on your phones, it's on your tablets, and we do Google with the massive search engines. Anything you put in Google, you can find out. Google can give you directions. Google does everything pretty much. But also, the article was explaining that we do so much stuff on Google, and a lot of times, especially on our cell phones and on our tablets and stuff like that, this stuff is being tracked and it leaves a fingerprint, so to speak. All you could do, you could start typing in something and automatically it'll finish what you're looking for. It'll give you a listing of things that you may be looking for. And That's just the era that we're in. But what I was looking at as far as the data breaching and the data and everything that's being tracked on us personally, you can put your name in, and pretty much it'll give you everything about yourself. And all you have to do is just type in anyone's name. I am so sorry for that. As usual, you always get some sort of interruption. Sorry about that. Let me just turn that off. But you can just get so many interruptions. Um, interruptions. I'm talking about the phone, but you get so much tracking information and stuff like that. So, with that being said, let me just go right into the talking points of the article that I found in the newspaper. Uh, as I say, I'm in Birmingham, so this was in a Birmingham paper, and it talked about Google and everything that it does. So, as an example, if you Google your name, your own personal name, Google it, and look and see what pops up for you. Pretty much everything about you, anything that's pertaining to you, pretty much Google has it. So, your personal name, your personal addresses, your phone numbers, your driver's license, where you live, all that type of stuff like that is there when you put your personal name into a Google search engine. Well, it's getting to the point now where you must be careful with that stuff. So Google added a form within its I guess privacy settings where you can fill it out where you can opt out of a lot of this stuff. Now, will that delete everything about you? I seriously doubt it. There is always going to be a a print. I would say a fingerprint, or maybe I'm putting it wrong, but a printing of where you searched and the things that you were looking for, anything, pretty much your DNA, as you so, if you want to put it like that. But Google added a form where you can take this stuff down. Now, will it be all across the board? I doubt it. You won't be able to grab everything, but you will be able to grab the majority of the stuff. You can get the photos. You may have photos that may be out there that pops up about your name and stuff like that. And then also, Experian and Equifax. Back in the day, that's where you went to find out about your credit and all that type of stuff like that. Well, that has an app now. And when you type this stuff in and put these apps on your different devices and stuff like that, well, it pretty much tells you, well, we may keep your data, we may share your data, we may share this, we may share that. And that's a lot. Or if you look at all the apps that are on your phone and you can just really go through each one, it'll be amazing how much data is being cross-referenced and shared about your personal info. And is that good? No, absolutely not. That's that's horrible. It's a bad thing. But that's the age in which we're living in, where you can just want to get this nice app and you think that it's doing what you want it to do, but in the background and in the privacy settings, and if you check in the background, you find out that it's really going through your personal information, it's going through your phone contacts. It may even be going through your bank accounts. It could be doing anything. Nobody really knows. All we know, um, as a card carding community, or people that deals with um, devices and stuff like that. All we know is we need this app to do this on our phone, or on our tablet, on our device, on our Fire Stick, on whatever we may do. Yeah, we need this app because we need this to work. So we run the risk of being invaded like that. And I mean, what are you going to do? Another topic that it talked about was that they have paid services that will help you track this stuff, to kind of help you watch over your how can I say it, over your data and stuff like that. Is Delete Me. That's one of the sites. It starts for it's $69 for the year. Then we have this one called One Rep, which is $99 for the year. And quite naturally, we know about LifeLock and the Norton LifeLock. So that's another one that it tracks you and alerts you if they see something off or something with your credit report, or if someone has filled out information in your name. Uh, Anybody can fill out anything in your name or try to get appliances and all types of things in your name. Best Buy, you go to the gas station, you may use your card, for example. Then you find out a couple of days later or so that you've been hit that way. So these types of things right there are put in place to try to help you look out for yourself. Also, they have a data management um, things that you can opt out of, that opt out of sites that may share your information, and that's called CoreLogic, Axion, which is ACXIOM. Um, these types of things help. Epsilon Data Management will help you opt out of different sites and apps and things like that that you may go through on your devices. Also, on your apps, they have something you can download called Jumbo and Account Killer. This will delete old online accounts that you may not even be interested in them anymore, but they leave a print in the background. So those two apps that you can download on your devices are supposed to, quote unquote, get rid of online, footprints and digital printing that may be left behind when you delete an app. So we can delete apps all the time, which I do myself. I delete apps off of my phone. Does that mean that everything is deleted from that app? Absolutely not. But guess what? That app, as soon as I download it and I accept it, it has gone through whatever it's going to take from my information, and it is going to use it to do whatever. You find yourself getting all these ads and pop-ups, and you're wondering, okay, well, where's all this stuff coming from? Well, it's coming from when we accept, and they try to tell you, well, we're going to collect data, we're going to share this, we're going to share that. Well, in our haste, we be like, okay, we can do that. It may not be that bad, but is it really that bad? That's the question. So that's what I have today. I was just going through that. I was amazed at that right there, and really realizing that we are definitely in that era, and we are headed that way. And we got the smart lights, which I have in my home right here. Smart lights where they come on at a certain time, or turn them off at a certain time, go away. I put them in my parents' home, tested them out, and worked pretty well. I can give you the name of those, and they're called Globe, Globe, Globe Lights, and you download the app on your phone, and just go from there. You just turn them off and on, or have them set for a determined time when you want them to pop on or when you want them to pop off. Family, we are in this automated generation right now that really is putting people out of work, so to speak. But that's all I have for right now. So, Lady Media, I just wanted to pop in and do a video, and just kind of get things going. I'm on vacation, like I said. So I just wanted to do a video. Just wanted to get back out there and just put some information out there, that what I've been seeing and what's been going on in my spectrum. So after that, Lady Media, I am signing out. Thank you, and I hope that this information will help you. Um, that it will stretch us further as a community, that we'll look into Google and put our names in a search engine and just see what is actually popping up about us and our family members or people that we are maybe connected to, just to see what's being out there. Go through your cell phones and your tablets and whatever devices and see exactly what the apps are searching for and what they have taken from when you accepted them. See what information that they have, collected from you, and kind of put a cap on that, where you can just get these different LifeLock, Delete Me, One Rep, and just account killer, and just shut them down a little bit, just to kind of grab hold of your information and check your stuff, go through your stuff. Take time to go through your information, your private information, your bank statements, your whatever you may have. Just take time and go through that stuff just to make sure that everything is up to par and that nobody have filed for anything in your name or just did any craziness like that. Because if you look around and you hear on the news, it happens. So just make sure somebody not riding around in the car that you're paying for and you don't know about it, or they have your information and then they filed it in someone else's name and all kinds of stuff. So yeah, that's that. I'm satisfied with that stuff that I've been looking into. It's very good for us as a community to kind of take hold of that stuff like that. Yes, we cut the cord, but we also deal with real life. As my DST family says, Superdell and LJ and the rest of the team, we always say real talk. Real talk. We do more than just tech. We do real life stuff. So, Lady Media, take care, everyone, and be safe.